Hello everyone. Sorry about the black screen. For some reason OBS is not picking up the game right now. There we go. Oh, hello. Sorry for being a little bit late. I had to take a shower. I was so damn sweaty. Let's see those today's. Virtue XP, woo! Alright, I have to actually use... It's time for fireworks! And we are back once more with more Hobbit shenanigans with the... what's it called? The Harvest Fest! Harvest Mead! Damn, there's so much stuff loading in. Woo! Alright, you were naughty, so I'm going to scare some hobbits this time. I'm going to be meanie. I'm going to be a meanie. And scare hobbitsies. Oh no, I haven't done that one, so... I'm going to scare hobbits this time. However I do that, I don't know yet. Play tricks to scare hobbits in the haunted burrow. Alright, let's see then. Oh, woo. Nope, that didn't work. There's a scared hobbit over here, so... Do I... Aha! Boo! So it's once more like, instead of saving the hobbits, I need to go around and making them scared. Instead. Ooh. So once more I have to run through here and probably get lost and not know where I am or what my name is. Oh, it's Wandal, by the way, but Wandal won't be able to know that. He'll be lost. So, isn't there one? Oh, right. No, that's the attic. Dang it. Oh, there is one hobbit over here being scared anyway. No! No, bats! It's the bats! Menchie! Bless you. There we go. Scared another hobbit. I'm being a bit nasty. Copwood wing, sure. Ah, you got the spider. And not me. So this is where the bear is. Ah, god dang it. Ah, I was so lucky for quite some time there. Damn, it's so loud today. Ah, here's another hobbit. Be afraid. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Nah. Double checking because I don't remember this level too well, or this part of the game. Creeping wing or creeping wing. That's the exit, but I know there is another hobbit around here somewhere. No! Ghosts and goblins. Dang it. That just returns me to where I started. Basement. No, that's a fake basement door. I remember that. But there was no hobbit here. Very suspicious, I say. Aha, here's one. Where's the... Ah, there it is. Bucket of tricks. Oh, I'm such a stinker today. Also, I haven't checked this one. Ooh. Some black silk gloves. I can be fancy. Ugh, this entire place, man. It's so stinky. Stinky place. Then it was this one. Right. Wing. Ah, there's one hobbit. Whoa. That's the 5th. Boo! Coming there and going boo! What's this? I think I went back. Yes, I did. Ah, this maze, man. This dang maze. What's going on? What's up, phone? Yeah. Just move you out of the way. I'll have you poking about. Going around. There's also the mysterious door. Is that here? Yes! Here's the mystery door, and there's the last hobbit. A bucket of tricks. Boo! Oh my goodness, she actually fell over. There we go. I scared all the hobbits, and I can now go and get my treasure. The good treasure from Bag End. Bilbo's treasure! Hello, Crowstar. Ooh, sandwiches and tea. I'm out of bread. I need to get some bread. So I can make some sandwiches. Decoration category of wall. That says roar. Dar. I can tell you, Crowstar, it's been a very, very long day in the afternoon. Even though my clients are very, very nice people, it takes a lot from my brain to work with everyone. There's the exit. Well, actually, it's autumn, which means you should watch the Hobbit movies and the Lord of the Rings movies, mostly just the parts taking part in the Shire. This is nice. Alternatively, read the books, because they're great. Hello there, Rapier. That's a delightful story. It's too bad that it has nothing to do with the ale. But what can you do? There is a certain order of priorities when you join the Ale Association, you know. You can. We want to take care of important matters first. Ale will always be there later. Oh, I got the Badge of Dishonor. Ooh, that's nice. I'll level up. There we go. Now I can continue with all the regular stuff. Let's see now, what did you have?
Hello there.
Use the hint inside the haunted burrow to determine which bottle to drink. Oh, really hate this one. No, I don't want to do your riddle in a bottle.
Stay and have some tea.
Oh, what a terror! I ventured into the haunted burrow, for I was sure there would be treasure tucked away in every corner. I swore I wouldn't leave until I came away with a few riches. Instead of jewels at the bottoms of various jars and whatnot, I found the most horrible things instead. Sticky, cold, wet, terrifying things. Unnatural things. When I came back outside for a bit of fresh air, I found that I had lost several valuables in the meantime. Surely they are at the bottoms of jars now for other greedy folk to find. And I am poorer than when I started. I dare not go back. Will you help me? So, glove, ring, monocle, pocket watch, and button. The button quest is something that you do. You're looking for Bilbo's buttons inside of Goblin Town. So that's actually a quest you do in the game. So that's no. Button in the attic, main cellar, the pocket watch in the main cellar. Whoa. Should be on the other side of this wall. But it's dark. Jar of crawlies. You plunge your hand into the jar, but the insides of it squirm as if alive. Bugs! Oh, look at them bugs. Oh, that was not it. Should be one around. Oh, that's to the basement. Dang it. Fun stuff to do. Oh yeah, fireworks, fun stuff to do. There's a lot of fun stuff to do today. Oh, something's up here. Oh, yeah, well, let's just go to the basement then. Woo! Wee! Yeah, I already did that. Did I do this one? Oh. A disgusting puddle. You reach into the puddle and the blood drains from your head as you realize it's quite warm. Feeling very faint as you continue to feel around. I fainted. Was it a monocle in the basement? Yes. Disgusting is what it is. Yeah, monocle in the basement. Nope, that's not it. Blah. Oh, you can even hear Wandal go like, whoa! Yeah, because it is kind of disgusting. There's another puddle. Something glints in the middle of the puddle. You are sure it is something that belonged to Holdfast. You reach for it, but the blood drains from your head as you realize that the puddle is quite warm. Feeling very faintly, you quickly pocket the monocle you have retrieved. Right, we got the monocle, or monocle, however it is pronounced. Mean monocle. Well, you know, you have a monocle, but if you had two, you would actually make a spectacle of yourself. What do we have over here? We have a jar of crawlies. Ew! Well, it wasn't there. Whatever I was looking for. Bum, bum, bum. And that's a mystery door, so no. Not going there now. Use that one. Oosh. Whoosh. Whoosh. Basement. I've been to the basement. Can't go there. Brrr! What's now? Nothing. Just bugs. I feel with Wandal there. It's like, oh, disgusting bugs all over the place. Yeah. Damn creepy crawlies. So we have cobwebbed wing. Can't use that. Well, let's go to cobwebbed wing. And get caught by a spider or 5. Was there actually anything in? Yeah. Holdfast glove. Dang hobbits can't keep track of their own things. Mumble, mumble. Toil and trouble. Oh, the cocoons! You tremble as you reach into the soft, sticky webbing of the large cocoon. It looks uncannily real, even though you suspect it may be fake. It is cold inside and you shiver. Did you hear something? What happened? Oh, that's the wrong cocoon. I got poofed. I got pooped on. By a spooder. Do not like. Yay, I got it. I found the missing glove. I'm out of here. No! You must have a riddle in a bottle. Dang it. Ah! Dang spiders. Not another one. Come on. Eh. No. No. Sure, let's go there. Another creeping wing. Dang it. Attic, main cellar, and creeping wing. I'm in the creeping wing. Oh, that's good, that's good. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, yuck. Get it off. Mystery meat. Oh. Oh, that's disgusting. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. I do not like this. Nosy hobbits. Yay! Oh, here's another. Ugh. Another mystery meat. Oh, I got it. I got the missing ring. Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. I want out of here. I'm starting to feel like everybody was lost in here. It's like, oh, get me out. There we go. Back to the main base. Never mind. Button in the attic and main cellar. Ah. Right, just have to get out of here. Oh. Whoop. Right. Bugs. So, just gotta find the attic. Oh. Is there any creepy crawlies? Bugs. More creepy crawlies. Something here. Basement. It's pointing a ring there. I don't like it. I do not like this at all. Hello there, scared hobbit. Can I join you and be a little bit scared? There. What the heck is the attic door? Wing. Oh, another jar. Ah! I got the pocket watch. And there's the attic. I think it's supposed to be this one. It's really tricky to choose it there. A bone pile. Yay! Delicate bones have an ashy feel to them, like they will crumble in a moment if you trouble them. You imagine the dust of death filling your nose and eyes, and squeeze your eyes shut unwillingly in anticipation. Fortunately, your fingers grasp a shiny button before too long. Got everything for hold fast. Let's go. The dang bats. Yeah, you too, Dotty. Too, Dotty. I just have to get the heck... find the heckin' way out of here. I think it's here. Oh, but you see... Oh, excuse me. Oh, that actually hurt.
Do.
You are such a brave dwarf. I can't believe you were able to bear it in there. You are bolder than I, and no mistake about it. I am tremendously indebted to you, Wandal. I am beginning to recover a bit from my terrifying adventure. Do you see any treasure while you were inside? Maybe I'll have another look. No, you shouldn't. You silly, silly man. Alright. Done that. I'm kind of skipping the entire dancing thing for now, because I suck at it. Let's bump for an apple. Give me an apple! Nom 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 nom. Oh, it's a small one. Thank you. Whee! Where's the dragon? No, he's gone. So, as Ale Association and In-League Tavern. I've done their quests so many times, I'm not in the mood anymore. Then we have
Can I take a moment of your time?
Playthroughs and Trickery. I've already done that one. I don't feel like continuing doing that one. But it's bingo! A frightful tale to curl the hair on your toes. Let's do this one. Wandal. Oh, I don't remember his voice. Oh, Wandal, hello. I see that you have taken some time from your busy days of adventuring to celebrate the Harvest Festival. Good, good. How very right and proper. This has become one of my favorite times of the year. My cousin Priska has brought her children to visit all the way from where the hell did they live? They lived on the other side of the Brandywine. Okay. My cousin Priska has brought her children to visit, and we are all going to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Harvest Festival together. You simply must join us. I will not take no for an answer, and you know how stubborn boffins can be when we set our minds to it. Legendarily so. You can find my various cousins enjoying the games around the party tree. I would appreciate it if you help them make the most of their time here. And later in the evening, we will all meet on the green fields to tell spooky stories. I can't wait. Right. Let's meet with Bingo's different cousins and relatives and nieces and nephews. Hello there. Binkley. Well, Binkley. Here's one of them. That is Esmeralda Boffin. Oh, I do not see very many people dancing, Wandal. My mother said that there would be dance contests held regularly during the festival, but so few people are participating. Is the spooky atmosphere to blame? Why is everyone afraid to dance? We must combat this fear of dancing with encouraging words. Find bashful festival goers and tell them there is nothing to fear. That will surely work. Encourage bashful festival goers to dance. Oh boy. Well, I would be one of those bashful hobbits because I can dance, but I'm not very big on it. I'm kind of shy. There's a bashful festival goer. Come on! Come on! I simply cannot. Yes, you can. Move them curly footies and you'll be fine. I'm still a little too shy to get up front of everyone. Bro, you and me both, but still. Come on. I can give you boys some ale and that probably will help. These are... Oh, that's the music group. So, Kateritza, Katerisu, Ariel. They destroyed the entire naming convention here. Oh, he's special. He's special one. Come on. But everyone would look at me. Yes, that's kind of what happens when you dance. But if everyone laughs at me, then laugh with them. And another bashful hobbit. What if everyone laughs at me? Yeah, yes. There we go. Done with that. Didn't work, Wandal. People are still too bashful to get up and dance. What a disaster. Wait a moment, I have an idea. Perhaps they just need to see someone else having a good time, dancing and cheering and who knows what else. It's up to you, Wandal. Of course it is. Take a moment to do whatever you want. Any creative expressions at all. And maybe that will help these bashful hobbits come to their senses. If they see you doing it and having a good time, perhaps they will be able to do it themselves. Use the time to creatively express yourself. Dance? Tapping my feet. Lap? Yes, there we go. I did a few things. Let's hope that was enough. That was quite a performance, Wandal. Yay! I did it! I hope these bashful hobbits have learned how fun it can be just to be yourself, and not to worry about what anyone else is thinking. Thank you for being such a good sport. Will I see you at Cousin Bingo's spooky stories tonight? Yes, you will! Let's see now. Dino Das. Oh, that's the one who was, like, really unhappily in love, I think. Oh, Ilwood, you want me to drink, don't you? Camellia. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. I remember this one. Wandal, we need your help. Have you participated in the apple bobbing here at the festival yet? There are very important rules in place. No using your hands, and you only get one chance to play. But my brother Griffo did not listen to the rules, and now he has ruined it for everyone. Griffo thought these apples were just for the taking, and he reached right into one of the tubs. He grabbed an apple and took a big bite, and then, as if that wasn't enough and that wasn't bad enough, he did it again. Honestly, if there were any grounds for being asked to leave the festival at once, I think that would qualify. But they're being very nice about the whole thing, and I've offered to bring some of their spare apple bobbing tubs up here so the games can continue. Now that you're here, you can help me. There's a spare tub at the base of the hill. Go pick it up and carry it back here, but beware of bobbers-to-be, much like Griffo. They won't be good at following the rules, and they will keep you from carrying the tub. You'll have to start over. Alright, so let's go do that. Boffin for apples. Let's see now. Yeah, it's down there. Let's just run down the hill. We'll be golden. This is like when you avoid the nosy hobbits when you're delivering the mail. Oh dear. Oh my, oh dear. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-da-ba-dum. Now, let's see, where... Oh, it's behind me, isn't it? Yes. Ah, here's the tub. An apple bobbing bin. And I have to do this within a time limit as well. Look at that. I'm running with it. So I have to avoid the nosy hobbits who want to bob for apples. Whee! There's fireworks! Oh, there's one right over there. Let's hope I can keep down here. That worked, that worked. It's tea and cookie time! Then have some tea and cookies. That's the good stuff. There we go. Did it. Thank you, Wandal. Can I ask you to get one more tub of our apples? They should be freshly picked and waiting at the orchard not far from here. Remember to use caution to avoid bubbles to be while carrying it back here. Did someone just do a fart sound? Well, I think the orchard is somewhere around... Isn't it around here? Oh, it's over here. Oh, teas and cookies. Oh, that would be so nice right about now. Some tea and digestives. Or some tea and biscuits. With some marmalade on them. Yeah, I'm getting hungry again. And here's another tub. Huh. Good thing that I'm a big, strong dwarf, or a short, strong dwarf. Depends on how you look at things. Oh, there's a bobber to be right over there. You can see the eye on the little minimap. So you have to avoid them. Like the plague. Oh, pumpkin chai tea. You know, a proper chai was a long time ago. I really should go and get myself one of those someday. An Indian chai, that is. Thanks once again, Wandal. I have carefully explained the rules to Grippo once more, and he assures me that he will follow them now, no matter how hungry he might get. Now that Grippo is no longer embarrassing me, I have to admit that this festival has been very fun so far. I like ensuring everything goes smoothly more than I like participating myself. My mother says I have always been like this, even when I was very little. She sounds like the kind of woman who is part of my family. One of them decisive ladies. Thanks again. I will tell you if we need any more help. Tonight we're going to share spooky stories with Cousin Bingo, and you're welcome to come. Thank you very much. Oh, I've accidentally written like in the chat. Excuse me. So that's a 10 out of 10. Rosa Hornblower, where are you at? I remember meeting you somewhere. This Priska. Where the fuck was Rosa? Let's see now. Rosa, where are you? That's so difficult to see. She's somewhere behind me. She's the one who invited me to the party. And I want to do this because I think she has follow-up quests before I continue doing more. That's the Alien League. There's them. That's the Alwood Chub. Where the heck is she? Gotta love that the hobbits are dancing on the table. Are you Rosa? Yes, that's Rosa. There we go. Spirited Harvest.
Hello there.
My, you do love the harvest. I hope you are having a fun time at the Harvest Festival. For your efforts, you should have a reward. And so here you are. Come back tomorrow and I shall have more harvest rewards for you. That's what I thought. See now, how many harvest tokens do I have?
Hope you find something, friend.
131. Oh, ginger cat on a cushion. Look at that, it's a furniture. I can have a kitty cat on a pillow in my house if I had a house. What's this? What do I need? Oh, I need something else for this. I need mithril corn. I need mithril corn. Mithril coins. Steed of the Autumn Traveler. Requires riding. Autumn Siege. So unique. That's so unique. Barons. Saddle of the Autumns. I have no idea what that does. Oh, there's clothes. Oh my god, I have to come back here tomorrow and probably buy lots and lots of stuff. But for now, let's get a horse. A horse, of course. Steed of the Autumn Traveler. Let's see now. The Autumn Traveler horse, where did it go? What? Bucket of Fear. Candles, oh my goodness. Just that up. Did I learn it immediately? Nope. Wrong. Is it here? Why do you have to be so complicated game? Ah, there we go. House, the title, hobby, reputation, cosmetic. Skills. Mounts. Firework teal. Steed of the Autumn Traveler. There we go. God damn it. Stop saying shit, Wandal. There we go. Skills. Mounts. Steed of the Autumn Traveler. Come on. Oh my goodness! I have a giant elk! Look at that! Haha! Alright, that's enough of that. Priska and Dinodas. Priska was over here somewhere. There we go, Priska. It's always good to visit Cotton Bingo, and it has been many years since last I made it out to Hobbiton for the Harvest Festival. I have rather more children now than I did then, but I have become quite practiced at traveling with so many. The key to a successful journey is to perform a hobbit count before you leave your starting point, and to perform a second count when you arrive at your destination. Yeah, it was a very nice elk. This is how I know that one of my children has gotten lost on the way. I am pretty sure Berlac is the child to blame, on account of it usually being my drowsiest boy who leaves my count short. We climbed the hill up to the festival. Berlac is probably sleeping among the bushes that line the road we took. If you don't mind, could you find Berlac and wake him up? We did not come all the way here from Newbury for him to sleep through the festival. Alright, so a sleepy hobbit. We need to find a sleepy friggin' hobbit. Oh well. Here's my stick horse. Here! Off we go! I'm so silly right now. Whee! So he's probably in some of the bushes around here. Oh, there he is. Sure enough, Berlac is sleeping soundly by the side of the road. Hello, friend. Do you know this sleepy fellow? I haven't seen him around Hobbiton or Bywater before, so I believe he has come from somewhere else in the Shire to enjoy the Harvest Festival. But will you look at this? He has fallen asleep and is bound to miss the whole thing. That would be a shame and no mistake about it. Here's my plan. I have been scaring folk with my ferocious bear costume all day. You wake up this fellow and I will let out a loud roar and give him a fright. It will be a great welcome to the festival, and will also teach him not to waste so many hours sleeping, or at least not when a festival is underway. Alright, let's do that. That would be fun. Look at him, he's ready to pounce. Oh, isn't it? Berlac yawns sleepily and rubs his eyes. Oh, hello there, Wandal. I was taking a quick nap before the festival gets underway. Cousin Bingo suggested that we all come visit and see the famous Hobbiton Harvest Festival, and sometimes tonight we will share our spooky stories around the campfire. I better get some rest if we're going to stay up so late. Impressive costume, friend. Well, back to sleep. He was really unimpressed. Oh, that's just... Oh my god. Oh, my stomach is hurting. I've been laughing too much. Whee! Alright, let's dismount my Yule horse. It's just as fast as running normally. Well, I can't say I'm not surprised, Wandal. Thank you for you finding Berlang's latest napping spot. I'll let him sleep until it's time for Bingo's frightening stories. Perhaps they will contain enough thrills and chills to keep my drowsy son awake where the promise of festival fun does not. Yeah. Now, where is Dinodas? Who is in love with that hobbit girl that I have met so many times, like my best friend, the hobbit girl. Where's Dinodas? Where are you, you little ass? Dinodas! Where are you, lad? So that's Rathgeir, Polo, May, Cora Brownlock. Wait, that's a new one.
Could I take a moment
Collect
of
the
your time?
treasured wine. You mustn't drop the aged wine. Okay, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. There's Dinodas. Okay. Well, Wandal, my mother said that we were going to visit Cousin Bingo, which is fine. But there has been the most sudden and unexpected reversal. Imagine my surprise when she told me we were not going to Mickle Delving, but to Hobbiton instead, there to partake in the Harvest Festival. Dinodas shakes his head. Now, I understand that there are some things about the festival that are worthwhile. Good crops and the promise of plenty, worth celebrating. I have no patience for all the rest of it. Spooks, haunts, and frights. Silly rubbish and nonsense. I told Celandine, there we go, Celandine, or Celandine, that same thing not 2 weeks ago. My mother says Cousin Bingo is set on us sharing spooky stories, so there's no getting out of it. While we wait, I might as well see what this haunted burrow they've got is all about. I'll meet you inside. Alright, so once more we have to enter the haunted burrow. But this time with Dinodas. That ass, I guess. We are the brethren, a casual kinship of different classes and playstyles. We are laid back with members from all around the world and many backgrounds. Active Law Pro, Open Beta. We accept members of any class, level, or playstyle of contact and the officer. I might actually do that. It would be good to play in a guild again. New quest 1. Dinodas does not. Right then. Find him in all the different areas. My voice is really cracking up today. He's in the basement, creeping wing, cobbled wing, and the attic. Alright. What the heck? Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh, I see now. So, cobweb. No. This is the cobwebbed wing. Now we also have to find him. There he is. Wouldn't you look at this, Wandal? Who could be convinced by this poor excuse for a spider? It's big, yes. I'll grant you that, but I can see the wire from which it hangs. That does not look like spider silk at all. It looks like fishing line at best, and mere twine at worst. The webs are alright, I suppose, but this is not frightening at all. It's silly. To think any hobbit would be scared of this wing. You think it's scary? Dinodas does not. Dinodas does a lot. Creeping wing. Let's see now if we can find him around here. Ah! Bah! I'm in the cobweb wing. I got sent back. Dang it. What's this? Nope. Absolutely not. So that one? There we go. Creeping wing. I always have problems with this. There he is. Let me ask you a question, Wandal. Do you think these hobbits are trying to scare us? Because these glowing bottles could be filled with anything, which causes the imagination to run. But their illumination has another effect. It causes me to plainly see this crudely painted mask, and know it for what it is, just a mask. Now, if it was darker in here, perhaps I would think this was a real goblin, but not when I can see it so clearly. This is not frightening at all. There we go. Basement. Oh! No, he's on the other side, I guess. There we go. This basement is a little damp, but it's no more scary than the others I have seen. Is this the best these hobbits can do? It is a little confusing to find the right path, but if you set your mind to it, you shouldn't have any trouble finding the way through. It would need to be much darker and more maze-like to scare this hobbit, I'll tell you that. I think he's the one who gets like super scared during the scary stories later. Right, so you just need to find the attic. The attic, the attic, the attic. Now, where's that? That's a mystery door. Basement. Bah! Bah! Oh. There we go. No, it's locked. It's the wrong one. That's the exit, not the entrance. Creeping wing. Creeping wing. Ah. Cobwebbed wing. Cobwebbed wing. Cobwebbed wing. Attic. There we go. And here he is, the pooper. Most burrows do not have attics, being delved in the ground and not unnaturally elevated like the houses of some folk. But this one is no more frightening than I would expect of the usual sort. The paint is peeling, and I hear rats scuttling about. But it will take more than those small irritations to raise the hair on my toes. There we go. Now I can leave. Hey, I avoided the bats. Haha! Success! So let's meet him at Party Tree and see what he has to say for himself. That should be the last thing with Dinodas. There he is. That haunted burrow does not seem very haunted to me. It is all for show. And the whole thing strikes me as being very silly and not frightening at all. When my mother revealed that we were meeting Cousin Bingo at Hobbiton for the Harvest Festival, and not at his home in Mickle Delving, I was very cross. But I have to admit that I very much enjoyed exploring the Haunted Burrow with you and revealing it as an unfrightening display. I thank you for that, Wandal. I look forward to disproving with you the scary stories Cousin Bingo has for us this evening. I will see you there. Yes, you will. It will scare your curly toes off. There we go. Oh! How are my cousins finding the festival? Ah, excellent. It seems they are all enjoying it in their own particular ways. But what's this? Young Dinodas does not frighten easily, does he? We will have to do something about that, Wandal. This is a season for spooks, and a festival of fright. He's missing out on a great deal of fun at this time of year if he does not allow himself to be scared. Oh, they're about to play, I think. Just a moment. I just saw them. Are they going to do anything? No? No? Okay, never mind. I thought I saw things happening in the chat. I thought maybe they were going to play. Right. A little spooky research. You have already agreed to join us on the Greenfields for the sharing of the spooky stories. But now that I know Dinodas believes himself to be above scaring, I fear my own stories might not be, well, frightening enough. I need to do some more research, Wandal. Can I ask you to make a trip to Tuckborough and to secure the assistance of Donna Took, the librarian of the Great Smiles? She has an unrivaled understanding of the contents of the library, and she will certainly know where to find a tome or two with the scariest of Hobbit stories within. Find me suitably scary stories, and I will make one or two further arrangements, and we will be ready for the telling of tales when it's dark enough. Alright then, let's go to Great Smiles. And get Bingo his book. And I'm going to finish, after doing the scary stories, I'm actually going to do one of the horse races, and that will be enough for today. Then probably I'll be back tomorrow and do more hobbity stuff. Probably move on to the next area. Oh. Now the question is, where are... Oh, it's just straight south. Then no worries. And I can feel that my throat is a little bit tired after a full day of talking. Now when I'm doing all the voices and stuff, I need to get back into it, so I'll get more used to using my voice in that respect. Because I'm not super good at making voices all the time, but I do enjoy doing the voices. I really do. There we go. Great Smiles. Let's see now. The library... I think it's here? Yes. There we go. Here she is. You're looking for a book of scary stories. I cannot say that any come immediately to mind, for hobbits do not generally write down such things, though they do enjoy sharing them in person, especially in warm comfort, with the dark of night safely beyond shuttered panes and far away. You're welcome to look for yourself. Alright, well, then let's have a poke around here, see what we can find. Find a tattered book that seems to contain... Wow, that was quick. Well, this is very curious. I do not believe I have ever seen this book before. The letters on the cover are very faded and most indistinct. I cannot read very much of the title, but the first word seems to be shill. I believe it promises chilling tales, and a cursory examination seems to bear out this presumption. Feel free to take it with you, Wandal, and bring it to Bingo Boffin for his perusal. May it increase his enjoyment of the Harvest Festival. I know he will see it return to me, eventually. Oh, I'm about to sneeze at the same time. It was like, will I sneeze mid-sentence or not? My nose. Ah. Oh, my nose is so itchy. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Back to the party tree we go. Oh, look at that in the distance. That looks really nice over there. Oh, yes. You know, one of the best parts of living alone? You can play video games. You can play Lord of the Rings online and nobody complains about that. Woo! Oh, look at that. Don't mind the goat butt, though. Ah, dang it. There we go. And there's the dragon. Woo! No, wrong dude. Here's Bingo. Ah, this book looks perfect, Wandal. Thank you. I shall spend some time becoming acquainted with the tales within, and it will be time to share spooky stories before you know it. A night of ghost stories. It is nearly time, Wandal. Let me know when you are ready, and we will go to the green fields together. Let's go. And are you ready? We'll wait until it's properly dark and be off. And here we go. We're going to the green fields. Priska and her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children. I should probably get off my goat. This is the perfect night to share spooky stories, Wandal. Even better than I hoped. Many of my cousin Priska's children have told me they have their own stories ready to share, and I have one of my own as well. Bolster your courage, my friend, and let us celebrate in the scary spirit of the season. You can choose who gets to share their story first. Oh, excuse me. I would be happy to go first. I think I will just listen for now. Okay. Oh, I'm not telling a story. Pick someone else. Oh, get ready for story time. I'm just going to get out of this sweater. Well, before I read Marigold Boffin. I won't do a voice now, because this is too long. I overheard this story when I was very little, and it made quite the impression. I vowed never to let fear be the master of me, and so far it hasn't, and won't. Some hobbits could still learn that lesson, I'd say. Long ago, a wealthy hobbit named Longo Proudfoot lived alone in a fancy manor in Mickle Delving. He enjoyed expensive things and employed many servants, and it was a poorly kept secret that he did not treat them well. He enjoyed the food they prepared for him, but he was consumed with distrust, and he feared they would sneak into the pantry and steal the ingredients within for their own families. So it was that Longo had strong locks and heavy bars installed on his pantry, and carried the only keys. When it was time for his servants to prepare his dinners, he would march them to the door, carefully unlock everything, and stand by watching while they removed what they needed. He carefully marked the quantities of each foodstuff, and if it seemed more was being withdrawn than was necessary, he had strong words at the ready. This continued for some time, but still Longo was certain that his servants were stealing his food. I cannot say for sure, but it seems to me that the extreme measures he used to prevent it must have inflamed the servants' desire to perpetrate some thievery. But that might just be my perspective as a rebellious hobbit. At any rate, there came a day when Longo's suspicions were at their greatest level, and he called all of his servants into the sitting room. "I no longer have need of your services," he proclaimed, and dismissed them all. "Go steal from someone else's larder," he cried as they streamed from the manor. That night, as Longo lay in his bed, he found that his suspicions had not been eased by dismissing all of his servants. On the contrary, now he worried they would not be bound by loyalty, and might break into the manor to gain access to his pantry. Where were his keys? Ah, here they are. Still, they might have already performed the deed, and replaced the keys when they were done. Longo hurried to the pantry and found the many locks as he had left them earlier in the day. He unlocked every one and threw open the door, revealing shelf upon shelf of useful ingredients and foodstuffs. As he went inside for a closer look, he brushed the door by mistake, and it swung shut behind him. If he had not been so focused on counting the bags of flour and inventorying the pickling jars, he might have heard the heavy bar fall into place outside the door, but he did not. No one knows how long it took before anyone noticed they had not seen a Longo Proudfoot set foot from his manor for some time, for he had told his servants not to return, and he had no friends or family to check in on him. He might have lasted for quite some time in that well-stocked pantry. But in the end, after all, does it really matter if it was days or if it was months? But hobbits in the Shire have reported feelings of discomfort in their own pantries late at night, as if they were being watched from behind the shelves, and some folk have claimed to see eyes peering out at them from between the bags and boxes, eyes full of jealousy and distrust. There we go. The eyes of Longo Proudfoot. Well, that was certainly something. Who should go next? Let's go with Camellia. Oh my goodness. When we came here to see Cousin Bingo and celebrate the Harvest Festival with him, we crossed the Brandywine Bridge and took to the road by Stock. Do you all remember looking across the water and seeing the farms of Budford? My story took place at one of those farms, and the events told therein happened not so long ago. I know these events are true, though they sound unbelievable. The story was told to me by someone who would know the truth of the matter. The farm stood right on the river's edge, belonged to a hobbit named Everard. He was a bolger, as are many of the folk of Budford, but whereas most of the bolgers are fine farmers, Everard struggled daily to maintain his crop. Either it was taken by blight, or savaged by crows, or munched by rabbits. and on many occasions he had to depend upon the charity of his neighbors for his family to survive. Everard blamed his scarecrow most of all. No matter how hard he tried, he could not fashion a suitably frightening scarecrow. Every day the birds came to feast on his crops, undeterred. He was at his wits' end on a Tuesday, and even as he glowered at his failing scarecrow, a raven flew down from the sky and lighted upon it. "Oh, I'll teach you what you deserve," Everard growled as he swung his trowel at the bird. The raven flew just out of reach, and then landed once again upon the scarecrow's straw hat. "You seem upset, friend," said the raven said. This set Everard back a bit, for while he had heard stories of speaking birds, he had never encountered one himself. "Upset?" he managed. "Of course! You birds won't leave my crops alone, you wild things." "It does seem like you deserve better," the raven responded. "If you like, I can speak to my people and see if perhaps we could come to an arrangement. I'd be willing to do this for you if you let me sample some of these grains." Everard thought it over and could see few drawbacks to the raven's proposal. After all, one bird's appetite would be less than a whole flock, and by giving up some of the crop, he might secure safety for the rest. "I agree," he told the bird, and watched as it devoured some of the crop and flew away. The next day saw little improvement, and birds continued to harry his crops. He was certain he would not see the raven again, but to his surprise, the bird appeared and spoke. "They say they want to help you out, but they just can't resist the taste of the crops you're growing here. They said what you need is a better scarecrow. That would make it much more difficult for them to fly near." "I have tried to make this one scarier," Everard told him, "but it's just not good." "Let's see what we can do," the raven replied. The Wednesday sun crossed the sky, and as dusk approached, Everard's wife sent their daughter Holly to bring Everard in for supper. As Holly approached the field, she marveled at how lifelike appeared the second scarecrow her father had made. He must have spent all day fashioning it. It looked just like a hobbit. As she watched, a raven hopping among the grain squawked and flew away. That's the end of that one. Holly told me this story herself, and she wouldn't joke about that. It's all true! Nonsense! These stories are all rubbish! Christina asked. Oh, Bingo has a story. The story I'm about to... sorry. The story I'm about to tell is older than each of the others we have heard tonight, for it dates from the very earliest days of the Shire, and is recorded in very few places. I found it in a book that Wandal retrieved from the Library of Great Smiles, but it seems to me there were few copies of that book ever made. Once I tell you this story, it will live on, and you should all remember it. Even in the earliest days of the Shire, festivals were already important to our distant ancestors. Were the boffins even then? I like to think so, although I have not seen a family tree that extends back that far. Certainly more branches of our family tree bear similar names to those earliest inhabitants of the Shire. I have seen accounts of Esmeraldas, Marigolds, Griffos and Foscos, but I'm getting distracted. A young girl by the name of Menegilda decided to win a dancing competition, but her chief rival, one Peony, excelled at the art and bested her at every opportunity. Menegilda was obsessed with winning the great prize, and she became convinced that Peony owed her success to the violet shoes she always wore. Menegilda hatched a plan to steal the shoes. She surprised Peony on the banks of the Brandywine and demanded she hand over the shoes. Peony refused and said there was a spell on the shoes. They would work only at her command, and it would do Menegilda no good at all. Menegilda was not dissuaded. In fact, the revelation that the shoes were enchanted filled her with happiness. At last, an explanation for her continued failure to beat Peony at dancing. Peony removed the shoes and threw them at her rival. "Fine," she cried. "Have them. I will tell my father what you've done, and you won't be allowed to dance at all." This was a mistake, but Peony did not understand the rage that seethed within Menegilda's heart. Menegilda charged at her with arms raised and pushed Peony in the river. She never surfaced. Menegilda put on her stolen shoes and returned to town. There were whispers, but no one had seen her encounter with Peony, and it was believed that Peony may have run away, seeking her fortune beyond the borders of the Shire. Menegilda did not care. Her every thought was bent on winning the next dance contest. A few weeks later, Menegilda wore her new shoes and danced on the stage before all the assembled hobbits. Everyone cheered and applauded, for they had never seen such dancing before, not even when Peony had participated. Menegilda was the clear winner. And yet, something was wrong. Someone tried to present Menegilda with the winning ribbon, but she merely continued to dance. Everyone applauded again, but she showed no sign of stopping. "I think that's enough, dear," someone called, but now there were tears streaming down from Menegilda's face, and the assemblage came to understand that she wanted to stop, but could not. Folk rushed to the stage and sought to remove the violet shoes, but they wouldn't come off. Menegilda's feet flew left and right, here and there, but even when she fell into a stupor, the dance continued. At last it stopped, but Menegilda's dancing days were done. The shoes were packed into a box, and it was sealed away, hidden in a dusty corner of a forgotten burrow. Hobby spoke for a time of Menegilda and the cursed shoes, but eventually the story passed into legend, and folk doubted if it had ever really happened, even as they feared to speak of it. And that is why hobbits never wear shoes. That's not true. That can't be true. How do you know? It's just rubbish. All these stories are nonsense. Well, it's interesting you should say that, Dino. Robert Foxdale at the Madam House. And he did some digging around and found the very same shoes from the story. And here they are. There's no way those are the same shoes. Does anyone want to try them on? I'll do it, I'm not afraid. Oh boy, here we go. A hobbit freely wearing shoes is kind of a weird thing, just in general, I would say. Oh, should probably back up a little bit. And there we go. I can't stop! Help her with the curse shoes. The shoes won't come off. No! No! There we go. We got him. Got him. We finally scared him. Oh boy. His mom is probably not going to be happy. What fun! What do you think, Wandal? It seems to me that Esmeralda should try acting at the Frostbluff Theatre. Oh, excuse me. I might actually be coming down with something because my throat is so raspy today. That was a convincing performance. I'd say we certainly gave Dino a taste of the season, wouldn't you? Oh, it's all in good fun. He'll be fine. He just needed a good scare. We wouldn't have carried out this trick if Priska hadn't given her permission. And she thought it might do him some good, just as we did. It's the season for scares, after all. There we go. Oh, that's, hello there, Pooh Bear? Right. Haha, that was great, Wandal. I think we finally managed to frighten the unfrightenable. Yeah, I need some strepsils. I think I have some in the pantry. Spirit of the Scare is still alive and well in the Shire, despite the rumor of the contrary. You had better go and check on him. We don't want him falling into any trouble on our account, after all. Dinadas ran off to the northwest. He's probably laughing about it by now, although he'd never admit it. Yep, up on me trusty goat. And let's go and find our boy, whom got super scared for about dancing shoes. Pom pom. And I think this will be an... Whoa! Oops. I just broke a leg. Damn, he ran really far off. I did this last year, I believe, or the year before that, when I was doing my bingo playthrough. But it's kind of fun to do it once more. Ah, up here he is. Oh, that was horrible, Wandal, and very mean. I expect a full apology. You should not go around trying to scare people for no reason. You having explained that Bingo believed his cousin might enjoy the Harvest Festival more if he let himself be scared from time to time. And Dinadas flails his arms wildly. Bingo thinks nothing scares me. I have become a victim of my own acting skills, Wandal, and gave too fine a performance. Do you remember when we explored the haunted Burrow? I worked so hard to see through the spooky atmosphere and laid bare as a sham, but deep down I was full of fear. Every bump, every sudden movement, every deep shadow seemed to promise some new form of terror. Foolish Wandal. I do not fear nothing, I fear everything. Now you know my secret shame, and I trust you will keep it to yourself. It all began some time ago when I offered to walk Celandine Brandybuck back to her home after a dinner party that my mother hosted. Celandine was very happy to have the company, but as we began to walk, I saw that the hour was much later than I had thought. The night was dark and the shadows were deep, and my blood ran cold at every creepy sound. I knew if I did not do something, Celandine would know me for a coward. Cry disaster. In order to mask my fear, I adopted a brazen attitude and mocked every fear I felt. It was all an act at which I have become all too practiced. Dinodas frowns. Still, Bingo is my cousin, and that was a mean trick for any family member to perform, at any remove, and no matter the distance. Speaking of distance, I was on my way back to the green fields when you caught up to me. I turned around because I heard something scary and dropped my pack and ran back this way. Do you think you can retrace my steps to the northwest and find my pack? I don't think I have the courage to go back and look for it. Sure, I can do that. Bingo, Dinodas old boy. I can do that. Yes. It's amongst all the Pooh Bears up here. Hello there. It's a blue... I can't speak today. It's a blue blaze. Hello there, Ghosty Goo. Hi. How are you? The spectral vision stares past you, into the dark space among the trees. When it speaks, the sound reverberates in your ears and sets your teeth on edge. There can be no reparations for the hurt that has been done today. In 1 year, all will fear the parting of the wood. None will escape the curse of the eerie acres. Despair and repair to your holes, for none but one will laugh when all is done. The vision stops speaking, and the space between the trees falls silent. All is cold. Yeah. And I think that is what opens the additional area that I'll be visiting another day. Through the woods. There we go. Bingo has come here and he apologized for the trick. And all is well now, and we don't need to discuss that thing I told you, Wandal, alright? Good. You give Dinodas his pack. After a moment's thought, you tell him that you saw something unusual nearby. Oh? What? What's it? Actually, perhaps you should tell Cousin Bingo. I don't think I need to hear about it. I don't believe in that sort of rubbish. No, indeed. I apologize to Dinodas for our scary trick, but I think it did him some good. Now, what has whirled you up in such a confusion? You quietly tell Bingo about the spectral vision you saw in the wood, and he looks at you skeptically. Is that a joke or a trick you are of your own? You really saw this thing? What fun! A mysterious apparition appeared in the wood. How delightful. I simply must see it for myself. Let's go, Wandal. Do we have to? That's what I feel right now. Like, do we have to go back? Come on. I think I'll just be finishing this and then I'll end the stream. Oh, here it was, Bingo, old fellow. You know, this was the location, but the apparition is gone. Ta-da! He's gone. There's nothing here. That's even more scary. I don't like this, Wandal. I mean, it's all nonsense. There was nothing here to begin with, and it's very cruel of you to pretend otherwise. It's gone? I'm disappointed. Well, that just makes me even more curious about it. What's going on here, Wandal? What does Dinodas think? Perhaps afterwards you can circle around to the building on top of the hill and see some sign of the apparition. I didn't remember this being so long. Really, I didn't. Oh, Oh, no, no, no. Not circling around in that direction. Almost got myself killed by falling off. Hey! You see nothing unusual on the approach to the ruin building. You stand atop the ruin, but see no sign of the spectral apparition. Alright, good. Hello, bear. There's another bear there. Do you have a beer? I wouldn't mind. If you did. Damn, hungry. I'm hungry! That's not good. Okay, Bingo. You didn't see anything? I'm not surprised. Whatever was here, it clearly does not want to be seen again. I wonder why. My mind is full of questions, Wandal. This is truly an autumnal mystery. I need some time to think it over. I will meet you back at the party tree. This wood has become very spooky, and while Dinadas may not fear anything, I have to confess that this place has given me the chills. I love it, but perhaps we should head back to Hobbiton all the same. I think so too. Are we out? Oh, crap. Right! Off we go then! Apparently this was not a fast travel point. So, through the dark woods, I guess. Currently 49,362 active players. Total of 1,732,007 people. Not bad! For such an old MMO, that is a very, very, very good number. Why am I going over here? I didn't follow the road. Considering that is from like 2007 or 8, and still having that big of an active base currently playing and a total of that many registered players, that's really good. Oh. Almost there. Yeah, so you have to do this quest so you unlock the scary stuff, the next scary area for the coming year. And that's what I'm going to do next time. To go to the scary area. I am very excited about this autumnal mystery, Wandal. Because it said in 1 year, so. I have read many scary stories and they always delight my imagination, but I have never been involved in one myself. Tell me once again what the ghostly fellow had to say. You recount the words of the spectral vision. There can't be no reparations for the hurt that has been done. In 1 year all will fear the parting of the wood. None will escape the curse of the eerie acres. Despair and repair to your host, for none but one will laugh when all is done. Do I have that right? I have to admit, I do not know what any of this means. But it sounds to me like we have a year to figure it out. I will do some thinking. Oh, you can hear my voice is breaking. It sounds to me as if next year's Harvest Festival might be something, though. I can't wait. But I guess I must. There we go. So the next one would be the Curse of Eerie Acres, and that's what I'm going to do next time on the stream. But for now, I'm done for today. My voice is actually cracking a bit, and I need to rest it. I need to have it all nice and ready for tomorrow, because my entire job depends on me talking for 8 hours a day. So I really need to get it, calm it down. I need to have a cup of tea now and some Strepsils or something like that. But thanks for joining me, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So take care, everyone.